What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Pre or post, the drama of Warner Media. But tonight we are watching You Season 3, Episode 2.
So in our first episode back for Season 3, we had, I guess, a bit of a time jump. It kind of showed us Love being pregnant, and then they had the baby. They thought it was going to be a girl the whole time she was pregnant, and it ends up being a boy.
Who they name Henry, but they keep calling 40.
Yes. And Joe doesn't feel a bond with the baby, so Love kind of does everything for the baby.
Angrily,
yes. But she does everything. So at the beginning, they're just trying to figure out parenthood, I think, together.
And
it's very funny, I guess, seeing them try to coexist and make that happen.
Because Joe thinks that she's like a monster still, and he's trying to make it work for the sake of
the child. Yes. But of course, from even the ending of last season, we know that Joe is intrigued by their neighbor,
Natalie.
And she, from what we can see in this episode, is always at the house by herself. And we find out in the episode that it's because her husband works out of town and he's never really home. So she isn't happy with her relationship. And of course, Joe really isn't either. At least he didn't think he was, I guess. So she invites him over for a drink because she's seen him
stalking her,
spying on her
through the window, library,
following her to the grocery store. But she was flirting with him first before this even happened. So she invites him over for a drink. And of course, since he's been stalking her, she thinks that he wants something to do with her.
I mean, he did. He did.
Yes. So she tries to come on to him while he's over there having a drink with her.
I think that's what made him realize he wanted to try to make it work with Love.
Yes. So he stops himself.
I'm a husband, I'm a father.
Yes, and he's like, I'm a husband and I'm a father. So he decides that he's gonna make it work with Love.
After taking her panties.
Yes.
And apparently other things too.
Because of course, this is Joe we're talking about. So Love finds out that he was over there because they go to a party in their neighborhood and they're all there.
Person, or not famous.
Joe had already told her that he had gone over to have a drink with the neighbor and she didn't really think anything of it. But then when she talked to the neighbor at the party, Natalie didn't mention seeing Joe.
She actually denied it. She's like, I never had either of you over.
So on their way home, Love flips shit.
Confronts Joe about it. And he's actually honest. He was honest the whole time.
Yes, he's honest. But she's worried that he's obsessed with her. Which he is.
Was,
yes. But that is what she's worried about. She's like, I could care less if you slept with her, if anything else happened, but are you obsessed with her? Because I feel like in her mind, because she's crazy, she feels like if he's obsessed with anyone else, they can't take that spot from her because he can only be obsessed with her. So they decide to work things out and try to live as a normal, not killing people couple.
No more trouble, no more issues. Fresh start.
In this neighborhood and raising Henry. And then the next day,
she finds the underwear in Joe's little stash. His serial killer stash.
Compartment. And Natalie just so happens to be a realtor, and she Love mentions to her that she wants to open a bakery. So she's like, oh, I know the perfect spot for that. So if you ever decide to really do it, just let me know and I can show you this place. So she calls her and they go there to look at the place. And I could tell from the time they got there that she had ulterior motives.
She was plotting. She's a neck lady.
She, of course, murders the crap out of her.
Accurate as hell.
Straight to the neck. It's always the neck with her. And then she calls Joe freaking out. And she says, I think we need to go to marriage counseling. Or couples counseling. Like, that was what she said to him as she's standing over the body of the lady she just murdered.
Yeah, because that's why she did it. Because their relationship is in trouble.
We don't murder people when relationships are in trouble.
You're right, we don't.
Normal people don't.
But I am excited to see where the rest of this crazy season goes, because Joe said no more trouble, and that's exactly what's going to happen, because as we find out in this episode also is that it's hard to keep secrets here because everyone gossips. There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah, it's such a small neighborhood, so everyone knows everybody. But I guess it's just interesting because going into this, I didn't know which one of them I necessarily felt like was worse or was crazier.
I knew.
And now I definitely think it's Love. And
you think it's Love?
And I definitely can see why Joe was like, I'm just here to keep me and my son safe from the monster until it's safe for us to leave. Like, I understand now.
Do you though?
But I still think Joe's crazy.
I mean, he is crazy. He's just not as crazy as Love.
I guess. But I'm ready.
All right. Chloe.
She just wants your attention.
I know. She's making these adorable noises. But if you have nothing else, I'm ready as well. So let's start it. Clearly.
So what brings you in?
Great. Dang, he brought the baby. I mean, I guess he brought the baby there because...
That's what her concern is?
What did you do?
What did you do?
What did you do?
We had a fight, obviously. You wouldn't be here if you hadn't.
So you killed her?
Technically,
I
I
didn't.
didn't cheat.
I caught him about to cheat. It's the same thing.
The difference is that I almost did a bad thing and she actually did a terrible thing.
I can't say what she did, so I'm the villain. I'm not saying I'm blameless.
Sometimes I get passionate. What are you doing?
Her phone, love, her trackable, traceable phone. Did you even stop to think about that before you buried an axe in our movie crap?
No, I didn't plan it like some kind of psychopath.
I didn't plan it like some sort of psychopath.
I signed the lease for the bakery.
You said you signed a lease for our crime scene?
Yes.
I thought it would be good, like a reason I was here.
I wasn't planning on killing her before then.
There's a mess to clean up, and I couldn't exactly leave and let somebody come in here, and now we have time to cover it up. We have no time. There's no time. I'm not good at this. I can do this. You backed me into a corner, and I was trying to protect our family.
Let me focus!
I did it.
I can't believe this right now.
She's making him angry.
A reason she died.
She was unstable and unhappy, and she kills herself.
With an axe.
Cliff hit her head. I don't know.
No, she needs to disappear.
She hit her head and then it just split open her throat.
There's a state forest 30 minutes from here.
We buried her in the woods.
Because that works so well with Candace.
Damn. We're just trudging up the past.
I think.
You want to throw Candace in my face right now?
Okay. Right. Let's talk about how we handle
We're
this.
arguing next to
What did you do with
your-
her body.
The body.
The lie was.
I took care of it.
And I'm asking you how you took care of it.
It's safer if you don't know.
Safer.
Okay.
Just-
Okay. You know.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
You murdered our neighbor in a fit of rage. No regard for the consequences. This today, love, look. You did this. You put our family in danger, love.
She's
Where are you going?
I'm going to take care of the baby. You can deal with Natalie. You care more about her than your own son anyway.
This bitch.
That's where we went. That's where we went to.
Natalie, I thought you were a threat to my marriage. But the real problem
Is-
with my marriage
It's my wife.
is my fucking wife.
Echoed many men in the world.
So we don't know.
Have a problem with our marriage,
You
babe?
don't know what
There wouldn't be any problems if it
may
wasn't
not
for
know
you.
either, but when you speak in we,
Why don't you tell me what you went through alone in the aftermath of the argument?
well,
Actually,
I want to hear from Joe.
I'd like to hear from Joe.
Thank you.
She would.
And how did that make you feel?
Fuck Love. Fuck her. Fuck over me, these little fucking bags. Where the fuck is that little
Angry.
line? Which fucking end is it?
It's a lot of fucks.
I should let Love take the fall for this, but no, she knows what I've done. She knows me. Fuck marriage.
So you put an end to the other woman and you feel
Liberated?
Emasculated.
Oh.
Then I need to find some magically perfect place to leave you forever.
Barrier. You gotta bury her deep.
I changed. You know what's funny? For Love. For her. Because I wanted to be good enough for her.
He's so pissed.
Me now.
Well, that's not nearly deep enough.
I'm worried about
Not that I have any experience.
I don't recognize Love anymore. I don't even recognize myself. When I'm done cleaning up Love's mess, I am packing my bags, taking Henry, and getting the fuck out.
I don't think so.
You are going to leave me? Are you insane? No.
Did he say that part out loud?
I am listening. Every word.
Is this another one of your episodes?
Episodes.
episodes.
You know, it all feels a tad impulsive.
It's like nobody gets me.
Shit. It's hard to stay angry when she's so... But what's not to get? She's relatable, except for the part where she's an axe-murderer. Is that gettable? Is it my fault if I don't want to get that?
The hell?
I got you.
Mm-mm.
You need
Is Joe about to get jealous?
I'm married, and half these groceries are for my baby.
New baby, new bakery, banging body. You're just doing it all. It's a tax.
What were you feeling when this stranger paid you?
Let's
so
see
much
Joe's
attention?
face right now. Because I'd be like, who the fuck was that?
Because it felt so good.
Because I didn't want that from a stranger.
I wanted it
I
from
wanted
Joe.
that from my husband.
And just like that, she's the victim again. Masterful.
How does that sit with you? So you stayed for the child, not for your wife.
Unfortunately, that's our time for today.
I'm giving you homework. Slow down, respond, instead of react.
That's Love's homework. Mine is to prevent her from murdering this therapist.
You must choose to stay together every minute from now until death, and that takes a lot of will. Something both of you are willing to fight for.
What's the only thing worse than couples therapy? Coming home afterward.
Ugh.
I can imagine.
Shawnee's How to Talk worksheet is mostly about...
Andrew and Jackson's kids' party.
We're still going to that? Don't you think that maybe?
Oh, wait, do you have some packing and running to do? I'm sorry.
Are you?
I'm sorry. Let me try.
What I'm hearing is that you think that Natalie and us should be the only people who mysteriously don't attend today's party.
Not better.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm hearing is that you would really like some alone time, so I'm gonna go take Henry and let you work in peace.
Oh, what is it?
All that passive aggressiveness.
Hi! Welcome.
The only thing worse than a kid's party is a rich kid's party.
Wow. That's a gift for coming to the party.
I guess so.
That's just insane.
too drunk!
But seriously, how drunk do you want to be for this?
It's a great question.
Alcohol, pills. It's no judgment. I can only imagine what she's been through. I could cry right now.
Oh my.
Losing one would be like losing both.
45-minute orgasm.
No
Sick.
way.
Not the best.
Things I've learned in the past 10 minutes, ejaculating too much can deplete focus, so Carrie patented a method for injaculating.
Sherry started nicknaming me the Stallion.
And Gil is only a hair less outside than me, judging by the small gasps he gives every time Carrie says the word ejaculate.
I'll give the wife a little you-know-what later, and she'll just lose all memory of this.
Seriously, though, don't even worry about it. Check this out. I got the twins wearing those vital rings of Matthew's.
Matthew.
See, heart rates and blood sugar, totally normal.
Does this
Is she wearing one?
Oh, yeah. Leave it to Matthew. You could give a shit about your health. He's just horny for the data collection.
We all wear them.
No. If Matthew has access to Natalie's ring, he'll be able to see exactly where she is right now.
Do you think that they could see that our heart stopped in the bakery?
I don't know. I didn't invent the fucking knife.
Why?
Is he gonna go dig her up?
Yes.
Yes, they definitely are.
What are you doing? Are you bringing him?
You want to live in the car? It's like bad parenting 101.
She is mother of the year right now.
Because going to dig up a body isn't bad
You're
parenting.
in your depth perception, which you should know.
What I'm hearing is that even as I'm doing everything in my power to save my child, my parenting skills aren't understanding.
What I'm hearing.
Is this really what's important right now?
No, not at all, love. Not at all. Look at the flowers, Henry.
Fuck.
Why does she look like that?
You might want to wait in the car with Henry.
I can handle it, just fucking do it.
Oh boy.
It's cracked. No, maybe that's good. It could have just broken when in the bakery when she fell.
Yeah, but what if it didn't? We still have to move. The body can't be in the same place that the ring died, so
Yeah.
just...
As if.
They needed something else to go wrong. Damn, it was raining that hard. She's fucking soaked.
I drove past it yesterday, so I looked into it. This is a backup plan.
How many of those do you have, Joe? Maybe you just drive around making mental notes of good places to disappear people.
Considering who I'm married to.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Good job.
I was like, how did you get rid of her so fast? How did you know where to go? What were you planning for?
What are you insinuating?
Oh, now you're afraid of me, love?
Love?
Why have you left me anymore? You know why, you just won't say it.
I don't
This
know what
crazy
you're
bitch.
talking about.
You had a fucking hook to my throat. And then I said I was pregnant. And then we just went on and pretended like it didn't happen.
No, we didn't. It was a bad moment.
For both of us. It was a bad moment a lifetime ago.
Fuck you. You are so pure and noble. Like you have reasons for when you do what you do. But when I do it, I'm crazy, right? I'm some manic nut job. No, oh wait. She's a mom now. I guess I can't slit her throat. He is the only reason I'm alive. How do you think that makes me feel? I can't trust Steve.
I can't trust you either. I was trying to... Yes. Because if I'm not 100% into you all of the time, you will keep killing people.
If I'm not enough for you, you'll kill me.
You said that out loud? 50% of my married clients want to kill each other. Neither one of you is going to kill your spouse. You're many things, but you are not murderers.
If only you knew.
Little does she know.
You're not fighting to be right. You're fighting for your lives.
You're right. Literally.
Scarier.
Joe, stay with the violent thoughts.
You're broken. I could never love you. Wait! What did you do? What did you do?
Someone.
What about you, love? When else have you felt the way that Joe makes you feel?
This bitch. Not that we didn't just watch Joe kill all of those people.
Because if anyone saw how ugly I can be,
They'll go away. For good.
They're both crazy.
What gave you that impression?
Extra crazy. Both of their fears is not showing the real them.
It's being left.
Fair to say, one of the
Because
things
it'll
in common is
push-
make everyone go away.
So, in the best marriages, each partner challenged the other every day to be a better version of themselves.
Sounds like a lot of fighting.
Sure.
Every day.
But he's all fighting back? Maybe this isn't
With
two
love, I'm
things
pretty
in
sure all
one.
fighting is
This
bad.
is two in the same
Because she
team,
murders people.
fighting for
She
the
cuts
same
their
thing.
throat.
You know what else they don't tell you about teammates? The sex is better. Don't bother to describe it to your unmarried friends better. The passion fueled by the deepest trust. And it's fucking primal.
Taxi time?
Sort of looked like.
Love knows me better than anyone ever has.
And she didn't run.
I'm starting to understand why that's so terrifying. And just like that, there you are. The girl, the woman I fell in love with. Warm, playful, honest, and beautifully, radiantly maternal.
What?
They are so crazy.
This is new.
I would absolutely kill for you.
Of course. We already knew that.
Love, I would kill for you too.
What kind of sick, twisted
So,
marriage
I promise to do everything I can.
are we watching?
Even with therapy, our wounds may take a long time to heal.
Where is this safe place? Is it? Oh,
They're making a fucking
yes.
box. These
And the
bitches.
bottom of the bakery.
They're fucking crazy. They're about to lock each other up in this fucking box.
It feels nice trusting you with this part of me.
A way out.
Dang. So we don't fully trust her.
No.
For the most part.
Her too.
This
They
is
don't trust each other at all.
toxic.
Super toxic.
You'll dominate your little corner of this town, and I'm gonna find mine.
Gonna go work at the library.
This gonna be coming every day.
In the rare book section. Dang. Don't even pay her no
I
attention.
know that look. Don't do it, love. That look, though.
I mean, she's been gone for days. He's gotta know by now. I wish I knew what he was thinking.
It's a bad idea. Ring doorbell.
You.
What are you doing here?
I own the place.
Hang on a second. Theo, who's there?
That's her
He's from-
stepson?
No, I came here to see you.
Yes, he is, the actor.
Love you. I brought you some cupcakes.
From the boys?
Love, this is my
What?
I didn't know you had a son.
He
stepson.
was Homelander?
First marriage. Thank you for this, but we're kind of dealing with
No, I
something.
don't think so.
Pretty sure that's
Let's
him.
go.
Is that the stepson?
Mm-hmm.
Have a good night.
What are they dealing with?
So, they know.
I think shit's about to hit the fan.
We've got this together.
Do you? Together may not be the truth because neither of you trust each other.
Exactly.
next episode is going to be freaking awesome. That was a funny episode. That episode truly dove deep into what drives them as characters.
Well, I guess it's good to see that both of their reasonings behind doing stuff is the same. They're both afraid of losing the people they love or care about if that person or those people see the real them.
But in a way, Joe already knew that love was different. But I think the thing that messed that up in Joe's eyes is that he realized that love was crazy. And that's not exactly his idea of who would be the one.
Yeah.
You know, that loving, nurturing version of her with Henry is who he loves and the perfect image of her. But this broken down,
crazy
impulsive,
her
jealous.
Is not who he fell in love with or who he was obsessed with.
That is the truest, ugliest version of her. And she's seen the ugliest version of him, so why can't he not run for her? Like she didn't run for him. Even though Love started questioning his motives and how he knew what to do and the teeth and the fingers and the plotting.
Their marriage is just so toxic. Neither one of them really trust each other. The marriage counselor is helping them, but then at the same time, I don't think it will ever truly 100% help them because I don't think that either one of them will ever truly be able to trust the other one.
Yeah, I mean, how can you trust someone that murders people?
Exactly.
Even if you yourself murders people, it's like, well, is she going to try to murder me? And,
exactly. And they made this box. What are they going to use this box for? They're going to lock each other up in it?
It's their safe space that they've both put keys inside of because they don't trust the other person.
But it's just, I don't know. It was crazy. First of all, the fact that she had a ring on that tracked her blood
location.
pressure and heart rate and location.
I know that it probably got damaged when she swung the axe.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
So it stopped working
at the bakery.
I know that has to come back and bite them in the ass. And Joe has the bloody cloth.
Unless he got rid of that stuff.
Unless Love got rid of this stuff.
Yeah, we don't know if Joe or Love got rid of that stuff. But I mean, if he was disposing of the body and disposing of all of her things,
but he never disposes of his trophies.
But I would imagine that he would be smart enough to do so.
There's just too many people that have had eyes on the librarian, seen him stalking Natalie, everyone at the party, then the friends, don't sleep with your boring neighbor.
That was her sister. I think that she was it was her sister.
All I know is that it's not going to be this easy.
Putting
the body in the wet cement thing, super smart, unless they destroy the building, but that's going to be possibly years from now, so the body will be...
I don't think that...
fucked.
You're right. I don't think it's going to be this easy, and I think that they're going to go through some shit, which will prove to us whether they're really there for each other or not.
I'll kill for you.
They claim that they are. But it's just funny to me how, when it comes to Henry, they're we want to be the best parent we can be, but yet they're taking him out to a crime scene where they buried a body. But
what you want to do? Leave him at home or leave him in the car? That's bad parenting.
Yeah. But taking him out there to unbury a body.
They took him to go look at some flowers while they handled business.
But leaving him in the car was bad parenting.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have your priorities in order.
It's craziness. And I mean, I like that they're seeing a counselor because it gives it a different aspect to it.
And it gets them to be open and honest in a way.
In a normal way.
Yeah, but not exactly telling her the truth, but we get to hear their internal monologue so we know what they're
really thinking. Yeah. But it's great. And the fact that I think the fact that the son that likes Love lives next door isn't going to be a good thing either, because Joe's probably going to end up killing him.
He did say I'd kill for you too, and Henry.
Yeah. Matthew, the husband, I mean, obviously they know she's missing now because the cops are there, but I just don't know what's going to pan out and what's going to happen.
I think Love is going to wind up killing that other lady, Suzanne or whatever her name
Shirley?
is. Shirley, I said that. That's what I said. Shirley.
Oh, yeah. That's probably going to be Love's next victim because she just doesn't like her.
I'm
it's
excited.
sad that just not liking someone would be the reason.
You can see it in her face.
You can.
And her eyes.
But very interesting.
Yeah, it's a good setup for the season. I know this whole murder thing isn't going to go away, but just their relationship, that dynamic for the show is great. The Henry being in there just makes it even funnier and like even more of like an issue when stuff is going on. Like, what are they going to do with the baby?
Yeah, because they want to be good parents, but yet everything else that's going on is fucking crazy. And I want to know what the librarian's role is going to be, because I'm assuming that she's going to eventually give him this job, but like, is he going to become friendly with her and make Love mad?
I don't know. That's the wild card. We have, for the very first time watching, 2 serial killers. Dexter was like with that one person,
one who's a little more tamed and can control himself,
versus one that's impulsive. She doesn't like that. Don't say it to her.
Yeah.
And
just acts on emotion or acts on passion, versus Joe usually has a reason behind.
Things just kind of keep falling in order, and
Yeah.
he's just like, I have to do this. But it's just 2 toxic people in one toxic relationship trying to make it work. So that's just entertaining in itself.
Keep that energy strong.
Keep that same energy. I'll fucking kill for you. And when she says it, she fucking means it.
Yes, and so does he. Well, I don't know if he means it or not.
He doesn't want to, but I think that he would. I mean, that's what he's always done. But that's all I have. I'm ready for episode 3.
Shit's gonna hit the fan.
I'm ready to see what these cops are here for.
What if it's for something completely different?
That wouldn't surprise me, because this show with the twists and turns, so...
But is he Homelander from The Boys? I don't
think so. I think he's from Underworld movies.
I think you're lying to me. I'm gonna look it up.
No, don't look it up, because then you risk spoiling something for yourself.
I can't just look up the cast?
I guess. Gotta be careful.
I can't look up season 3, episode 2
All
cast?
I know is that we looked up The Good Place season 1, episode 1 cast, and we looked at one character's name, and his name was
something different.
Jason on the Wikipedia, but it was Gianu in the show, and we were like, why the fuck are they calling him Jason on Wikipedia?
I mean, you're right.
So what if Michael, is that his name?
Matthew.
What
is up with
Sorry,
you?
I just said The Good Place.
The
The Good Place. Too many characters and too many different shows. Matthew is not really Matthew, and all of a sudden you look it up in Wikipedia, and his name is Brian Starum.
I'm pretty sure that he's Homelander from The Boys. He just has blonde hair as Homelander.
Well, he looks really old in this.
He does look older, yeah, I would agree, but he also has, if it's the same person, has blonde hair in The Boys.
Yeah, well, maybe
I
we
need
can look
to
it up.
know.
We could just look up the actor that plays Homelander and see what else he's been in.
Okay,
that's the safest thing to do. All right, everyone. Before this gets too long, let us know how you felt about this episode down in the comment section below. If we have a comment section at this point, whether this is on our OG YouTube channel or the new Rebirth channel or Patreon.
Whatever.
What a weird time to be us. But as always, thank you all for watching. And if you like your reactions and want to see more, maybe click the subscribe button, because we're going to need subscribers to become YouTube partners again. Or if we didn't get our channel deleted, to stick around with us. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Bye.